moment. And it's the Suns to start out. Now Atlanta starting 5 in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovic. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Booker with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. 4 on the clock. Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Boy, the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
First team foul.
Atlanta with the ball. Young way outside.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
About a minute into this first quarter. Back to Young. There's the drive. Oh, Paul with the block. To the inside. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Young from long range. Nails it from 3.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality. Always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Now Crowder. Ayton passes to Paul. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. For 3, Bridges. Capella with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Collins. Shoots over Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Now here's Paul. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Crowder goes in. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Ooh, poked away. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Capella. Driving to the basket. That shot, no good. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little risky right now.
2 minutes.
Crowder outside. Bridges outside. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Hawks. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Bogdanovic into the lane. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Collins against Crowder. And Collins with the slam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Outside Paul. Bogdanovic against Booker. Capella with a block. Out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Hawks leading. Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. Paul against Young. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Young against Paul. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. Back to Young. Collins outside. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Collins has got 7 points in the game.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Young against Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
Paul hits them both. Outside Young. Drives to the hoop. Here's Capella. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Well, you can see he's an improving defense.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead, up 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for the Hawks. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Here's Reddish. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Young, the pass to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. Clock at 4. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Bridges passes to Booker. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to Ayton. Oh, sweet move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Ayton's got 6 points. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Now here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Driving in. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And that ties it up.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Young. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Inside, Ayton passes to Crowder. There's the three. Ayton, no good. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Right side, Young. Here's Collins. Back to Capella. Young from long range. Young missing again.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. And 1:01 left in the second. Booker with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Here's Ayton. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Back to Young. Hauled in by Paul. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. And now a 3-point Suns lead.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. And here's Collins for 3. Second chance effort. Nice move. Misses at the rim.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And the first half comes. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Johnson is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Campaign. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Shamet in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
It's good. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Hawks trailing. Outside Hunter to the paint. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Hunter. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
This guy is as good a shot maker as anyone in the league. Lou Williams doing work.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Saric. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
Now here's Williams. Rebounded by Johnson. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Down low. And Doris Saric, almost like a store brand version of Jokic of how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Saric finds Payne. Here's Shaman. Oh, the stuff.
Well, the timing, a very natural aspect of what Gorgui Dieng does on the defensive end.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Johnson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to McGee. Now Johnson. Herder defending. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Hunter. Right with the ball. 1:49 left in the third. On the take. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Well, DeLon Wright taking advantage of that handle and that slithery ability to get through traffic. What a pretty drive.
The kick out to Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Now here's Saric. Shot to stop the run. He got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Wright. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Here's Payne. No good. Off the front rim.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And yep, it's good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Right against Payne. Pass to Herder. Here's Dieng. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Dieng's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I just love the ball.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
All right, fans.
20 seconds left in the third. Ball finds Booker. Crosses over. And Booker with the jam.
Wow, the inability to counter the vertical of Devin Booker. Up and in.
Right outside. 1 second left. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the
previous play is under
play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And Atlanta looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovic. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Bridges with it. And it's Young picking him up. Bridges passes to Crowder. Off target from 3-point range.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to Young. From downtown, Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Booker. Bridges with it. Defended by Bogdanovic. Back to Booker. Here he goes. Nifty move. Capella with a block.
At the line for your son, Devin Booker.
First one falls for him.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And Young, here we go. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Paul passes to Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his third assist of the night. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. It's Booker on the wing. 4-3. Atlanta with a rebound. Now here's Young. From behind the arc. Here's Capella. And Capella slams it down.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Paul passes to Booker. Booker missing again.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
3-point
And
field
now
goal.
it's an 11-point Atlanta lead. The Suns running out of time. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. It's
2
Bridges
minutes
on the
remaining
wing.
in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Paul. Back to Bridges. Looking to end the run. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovic on the wing. No good with the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Booker finds Paul. Now Aiden. Goes up. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Capella. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Now here's Aiden. Paul for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
There is a relentlessness to what Chris Paul does. This guy works at his own pace, wears you out searching for his shot.
Here's Young. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pure from three-point range.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Back to Paul. From deep three-point range. That one no good. So this one belongs to the Hawks.
That's the end
Boy,
of
a
the game.
nice win on the road. By the time this one was...
score, number 23, Royce O'Neal. At forward, at point guard.
And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Deep. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Ball against Conley. Passes it to Booker. He kicks to Bridges. Here's Booker. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Crowder with it. Booker the pass to Crowder. Offline with his 3. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. 3-pointer. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pass to Paul. Stolen by Mitchell. Going inside, the rejection by Paul.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul, outworking the shooter and getting a block.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And Mitchell drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Paul with the 3. Jazz have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Now, here's Bridges. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. O'Neal against Bridges. On the wing, Booker. 4 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Bridges misses. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here. Jazz passing it around. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And the pass to Bridges. Into the lane. Booker inside. Covered by Mitchell. No good from Booker. Conley surveying the D.
2 minutes remaining in the
Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. Conley's shot is off.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
O'Neal against Bridges. Ball outside. Kicks it to Ayton. Booker the pass to Ayton. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Jazz leading by 4. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He was talking about the resilience of Chris Paul. Coach said no matter what you throw at him, even if they're down, he finds a way to win games. His will is strong. It's a tough matchup for sure. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Conley with the 3. He can't get that one, and Phoenix will come the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Lets it go with the three. Drills it from outside. O'Neal's got 5.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Ayton, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Utah ball.
Utah leading by 5. And here is Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside, Bogdanovic. And the 3 off target. O'Neal against Bridges. Lays it up off the glass.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Conley dishes to Gobert. And slammed up by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They're up by 4.
All right, look who's coming on the court.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Bridges for 3. Utah with the rebound. One-on-one here. Conley with it. Bridges covering. And it's Mitchell missing. Suns trail by 5. Out to the right wing. Ball goes in. Kicks it out to Booker. He dishes it to Ayton. Gobert pulls it in. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Bogdanovic banked in off the glass. Bogdanovic has got his first basket of the night.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Paul kicks to Booker. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's his first.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
The Suns shooting their first free throw tonight.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Mitchell outside. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Suns trail by 4. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Crowder finds Paul. Over Conley. Booker in the corner. Over Mitchell. No good from Booker.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Three-pointer. And Donovan Mitchell gets the three. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Bridges kicks to Paul. Driving inside. Crowder from outside. A shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. Conley into the lane. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gobert dishes to Conley. Passes it to Bogdanovic. They get it again. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Pass to Bridges. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. They get the rebound. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Conley with it. Mitchell outside. Now O'Neal to the inside. Crowder with the steal. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Now just a 1-point Utah lead.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. But has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And a close game so far through the first.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
17.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovic out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in its center, locking down the middle. It's the group right now for Utah. Steve, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% games. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes. And with more threes, gives you more stats. And with more stats, gives you the bag.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Johnson, the pass to Shamet. There's the drive. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Utah leading by 4. Here's Oni. Fires top of the key. Whiteside, the pass to Oni. Takes the 3. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Dane looking around, driving in. Shamet. No good from outside. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The pass to Whiteside. Latrey. Gay misses. Suns trail by 4.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Oney. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The Jazz again can't hit it. Suns trail by 4. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Payne. Pass to Nader. They need this one. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Nader the pass to Payne. Here's Nader. The feed to McGee. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Payne. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Payne. That misses off the back. Utah leading by 4. 1:53 left in the third. Gay misses.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Here's Johnson, and such a nice move to make the basket work.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Ingles can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Nader. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Nader's got his first points of the night.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
First team foul.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Here's Conley. The rejection by Paul. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Conley against Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Conley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Sneaky athleticism of Conley, able to absorb the hit there and still get the shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Fires the three. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
3 points.
Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
3 quarters of play in a post-game here. Utah out in front. They're up by 1.
Your Jazz Dancers. It's the fourth quarter.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Mitchell outside. Here he goes. He feeds it to Bogdanovic. Basket counts. And that's now 7 points for Bojan Bogdanovic.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Bridges passes to Paul. And stolen by Bogdanovic. And taken away by Paul. Booker outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Booker. He takes it in. Ayton dishes to Bridges. They get a hand on it. Utah leading. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Mitchell. To the left wing. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
The pass to Crowder. Ayton with it. Defended by Gobert. Stolen by O'Neal. And now here comes Conley leading the break. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Conley. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead. Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bridges outside. Lock at 6. Paul.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert impact on contesting shots just as important.
Finally, the pass to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. Off target from 3-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The kick out to Crowder. Dishes it to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Crowder. Bridges outside. Trying to end the drought. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Finally, the pass to Bogdanovic. Now here's Gobert. Shoots over Bridges. Gobert can't hit. All against Conley. A drive by Paul. Here's Ayton. Second shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Ayton hits them both.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Finally, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Passes to Bogdanovic. No good that time. Bridges with some nice defense. Ayton kicks to Paul. Pass to Crowder. And here's Booker. Back to Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Crowder dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Here's Bridges. Gobert with the defensive effort. Poked loose.
And it's all about the 3 right here. And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
For 3, Bridges misses the tray. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball.
Coming right up, the Jazz taking on the Hawks. For the Utah Jazz, consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. Hawks, Jazz is next. Back in just a moment. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Now here's Conley, just 4 to shoot. There's Bogdanovic with the 3, the putback. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Collins outside. With the drive, the kick out to Young. No good from outside.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Conley, nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Here's Young. The Jazz making their last shot. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The 3-ball. The shot by Conley. No good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Down low. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. The 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Young. Here's Reddish. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Now here's Mitchell from deep. And the three-pointer goes.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Young, the pass to Capella. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Collins against Bogdanovic. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. Young from long range. Connects from downtown.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Conley passes to Gobert. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's O'Neal. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell into the lane, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Capella.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Here's Collins, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
Outside Mitchell, stolen by Young. Here's Reddish, and the 3 off target. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
40 seconds left in the first. Conley against Young. Pass to Bogdanovic. Capella in the high post. 4 on the clock. Puts it up. And too long on the shot. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Bogdanovic has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Puts up a 3. Bogdanovic, that's good. Bogdanovic has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
And here's Conley. Outside Mitchell from the arc. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. 11 points in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And there's the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. Shoots. Back to Young. Let's go with a 3. Rebound, Utah.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Bogdanovic from long range. It doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Well, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Now Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. No good on the 3. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Here's Mitchell to the right side. Gobert inside. He's against Capella. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Back to Bogdanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Young. Lets the 3 fly, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Utah leading. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Gobert. From deep, Conley hits a three-pointer. Conley's got 5.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Young attacking. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Hits the trifecta. He's got 6.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
Bogdanovic on the wing. Here's Conley. Hey, rejected by Capella. Inside. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
6 to shoot. Collins finds Capella. Screen by Capella. The Hawks need to get one up here. And a slam dunk by Capella.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Gobert with a screen on Young. From deep, Conley. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Young can't hit. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Takes the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Collins inside. The kick out to Young. Over Mitchell. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz earning this break in the action, up 10. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kevin Huerter out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Lou Williams. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. And it's Wright in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Over to the wing. Here's Oni. Williams defending to the paint. Here's Gay. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Jazz lead by 12. Wright against Clarkson. Wright drives it. Pass to Dieng. Now here's Williams. Hits the back iron.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down. Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Clarkson outside. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Hey, talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player, you have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And Clarkson, here we go. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist by Clarkson. Whiteside's gotten his first basket of the night. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Right outside. Pass to Huerter. launches it, gets the 3 ball to go. Herder's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herder's able to get his feet set that time.
Here's Honey. Williams defending. Whiteside with it. Clarkson outside. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Clarkson outside. Driving inside. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Gay against Williams. Gay inside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Wright outside. Pass to Herder. Back to Wright. Here's Jang. Wright outside. Takes it inside. And it's in there. 1:05 left in the third. Clarkson with the ball. Outside, Ingles. Gay against Hunter. Clock at 6. Here's Clarkson. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. The kick out to Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Outside, Ingles. The 3 on target from range. Ingles got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wright against Clarkson. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Gay. Hunter against Clarkson. And he drives in. And that one is hammered home.
You're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Here's Wright. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by Reddish.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Capella against Gobert. Reddish on the wing from outside the arc. Reddish on the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And the more and more Cam Reddish gets confidence in that kind of game where he's going to go inside and attack, that's a big help. Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Pass to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Here's the 3. The shot misses.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
And it's Mitchell penetrating, counted.
You'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Outside Young, pass to Collins. Into the lane. Outside Young. Now Capella, defended by Gobert. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Utah has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Young against Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. And that's an intentional foul.
Team third.
Conley against Young. Pass to Bogdanovic. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, there's the alley. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
6 on the shot clock. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The drive by Mitchell. Gobert. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Capella. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Gobert. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Capella.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And the second free throw is good. And the Hawks shooting the ball at around 42% for the game.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
There's Young with the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Conley. Stolen by Young. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Now Mitchell. Launches a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The Jazz again can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother them.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Jazz.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Mitchell.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
5 on the clock. The 3 from Mitchell. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Reddish on the wing. 3-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Reddish. And here is Young. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Utah with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road.
And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Paul kicks to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 5 on the clock. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Ball against Young. Crowder goes in. Collins with the block.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Launches it. It's rebounded by Paul.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Here's Young. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Crowder with the steal. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Booker outside. Paul outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year he could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year is a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Inside, and stolen by Booker. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. He kicks to Ayton. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
And Young, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. And it's blocked by Capella.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Young, here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
And so Young nails them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Paul kicks to Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. And Reddish with the slam.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins, team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Ball finds Ayton. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Driving the lane. Here's Ayton. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Atlanta leading by 6. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Bridges with the steal. Ball left side. Bridges with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Bridges, no one around him. Misses off the left iron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sinks the three-pointer.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Bridges outside. 16 seconds left to play in the first. And he drives in. Up again. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Young outside. The pass to Reddish. And so it's Atlanta in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter.
All right, look who's coming up to the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game.
With anything, whether it's...
And with his younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Suns trail by 6.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Kept alive.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Finish the pass to Bogdanovic. Kicks to Capella. Over Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential. An incredible reverse throwdown, excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now, here's Collins. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Count it. Bogdanovic has got his first 2 points of the night. Suns trail by 8. Ball outside. Crowder kicks to Bridges. He dishes it to Booker. That 3 off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Nailed from three-point land. Young's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Ball finds Crowder. Ball passes to Ayton. Drops in the layup for 2. Ayton's got his first basket. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point. And coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Now Bridges, after the missed three from Trae Young. Crowder goes in, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's Jay Crowder demonstrating how strong he is. He's dominating the defense with his ability to play through contact.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Young looking around. Outside Bogdanovic. Second shot opportunity. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 6-point game. Bridges outside. Down low. Here's Ayton. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, the up fake by DeAndre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And here's Young from the arc. Bridges with the steal. Paul kicks to Bridges. Good on the triple. Bridges has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Young, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Bridges inside. Here's Paul. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson in charge of the 3 and the 4. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Schempp. And it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle.
Well, Gorgui Dieng as a big man is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
Payne kicks to Johnson. Knocks it loose and stolen by Wright. Back to Herter. Wright left side. Dieng with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Wright for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Suns trail by 4. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Shamet finds Sharge. Shamet with it. He's against Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Payne passes to McGee. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. Shamet with it. He's against Williams. From deep, Johnson. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 6. Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Jang.
Oh, the 7'3" wingspan erases that shot. Nice by Gorgie Zhang.
Williams, that's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Payne finds Shamet. Charge outside. Just 4 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off.
Well, with good lateral foot speed and his length, Gorgie Zhang has the tools to be a difference maker defensively.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The kick out to Wright. 1:53 left in the third. Good work there as it goes.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Drives to the hoop. There's Shamet. Pass to McGee. Shamet with it. No points in the game hit for him. Johnson outside. Out to the wing. Here's Payne. And nothing is falling for him right now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And right, here we go. It's stolen by Sharks. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Suns trail by 10. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. Shamet, and he banks in the layup. Shamet's got his first points in this one.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And Wright kicks to Hunter. Back to Wright. McGee on the double team. Chang with a clean look. Drills the three-pointer. Chang's got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Johnson can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Atlanta, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Bridges for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Jang's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points up at the end of the period. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in its small forward. Now Bogdanovic after the missed 3 from Jay Crowder. Bogdanovic dishes to Capella. And the rejection by Eaton.
Boy, Aiton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Young left side. From deep three-point range. Just 5 on the clock. From deep.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Bridges outside. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Kicks it out to Paul. Goes up from the top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Capella with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Outside Collins. Young outside. Collins setting the pick for Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Collins has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hawks. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. 15-point game. With the drive. Bridges inside the three-point line. Can't nail the jumper. Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now here's Paul to the middle. Ayton finds Booker. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Capella. Young with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Reddish's shot is good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition. Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Passes it to Bogdanovic. Young outside. Back to Bogdanovic. Takes it inside. Clock at 4. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Crowder goes in. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
Team second.
On defense, the Hawks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Bridges, and Capella sends it back. To the inside. Here's Collins. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now here's Booker. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Clint Capella.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Now here's Capella. The 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns on offense, trailing by 13. Bridges attacking. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Sun ball.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul with the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's Collins. so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear.
great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the three, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
So here are the Jazz starting 5. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center spot. Now here's Bridges. Clock at 6.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And so here's Phoenix. Ball drives in. Here's Ayton. Puts the move on. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And if you're a teammate of Chris Paul's, you've always got to be ready to catch the pass.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Here's Conley. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. He does it the right way.
Now here's Paul. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. The baseline J. Hauled in by Paul. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. Because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Paul against Conley. Back to Paul. Five to shoot. Lets it go from 11. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Out left to the wing. Here's Gobert. Paul with a steal. Pass to Ayton. Down low. Here's Bridges. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Outside Conley. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Mitchell. He takes it in. And Mitchell with the slam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Paul passes to Booker. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. Outside Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovic. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
The drive by Paul. Crowder outside. Off target with the 3. Utah leading. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. 1:24 left to play in the first. From outside, off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Bridges finds Paul. Gets a very good look and converts.
You can see just how polished a shooter Chris Paul is. His form could not be any better.
Now Mitchell. He's got 5. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Conley. Going inside. And the shot goes.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Now Booker. Back to Paul. And he can't get that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Conley. Back to Bogdanovic. Off the mark there with a three. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Jazz out in front, leading by 3. Stay with.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Ball passes to Ayton and stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with room to shoot. Hauled in by Paul.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Bridges outside. He drives to the hoop.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the fort for his team.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Outside Conley, pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Booker with it. Bridges outside. The kick out to Paul. Lets it go from deep. Ayton passes to Booker. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Outside Paul. Up and over Conley. Paul, shot is off.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Fires for 3. And Conley with the 3. And now a 10-point Utah lead.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Paul passes to Ayton and stolen by Gobert. The shot by Conley, no good. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. The drive by Paul. Outside for Booker. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Conley. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Paul passes to Booker. And here's Ayton. Shot clock at 6. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Crowder with a steal. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:09 left in the first half of basketball. Paul finds Crowder. It's Booker on the wing.
Nice defense, reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Here's Bogdanovic. Outside for Mitchell. The three is up. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Back to Crowder. On the take. The kick out to Paul. To the middle. Here's Aiden. Missed inside.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in.
And so it's the Utes. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
JaVale McGee out there with Cameron Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Abdul Nader. And it's Payne in at the one. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Shot clock at 5, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an all-star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, BA, you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
For Phoenix, Cameron Payne.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Honey. Outside, Ingles. And a miss there on the triple.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Outside Payne. It's Nader on the wing. Lets it go from the wing. No good. A bit long that time. Utah leading to the inside. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Honey. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Now here's Gay. Clarkson outside. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Payne drives. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And he gets it back. McGee passes to Payne. Another shot.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Whiteside with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hauled in by McGee.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Shaman into the lane. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Up top, Payne. Pass to Nader. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McGee. Blocked again!
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Oni. Now Whiteside. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Here's Shaman. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And that one's good. Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 8.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Down low. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
52 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Clarkson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Utah. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovic comes in for Gay. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ingles. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Oni. Outside Paul. 32 seconds left in the third quarter here. Crowder, the pass to Booker. For 3. Utah with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop. Booker attacking. Picked his pocket. And here's Conley. Takes it inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Conley's got 7.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
And as we end the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Come on, fans.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Here's Booker. Ayton in the high post. Pass to Paul. Crowder with it. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Conley with the ball. Lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Bridges outside. Knocked loose. Outside Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Bridges. The baseline Jay. He can't hit that time. And Utah will come the other way. From deep, Conley. Crowder grabs the miss.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Paul passes to Booker. And the Suns miss again.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Gobert. Shoots over Paul. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Chris Paul.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot. You know, Rudy Gobert, the three-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
Two open that time. They didn't look easy.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Left side Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The three. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard. Don't forget about Rodman and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Here's Booker. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Utah's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Conley. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Booker for three. Utah with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. The three from Mitchell fires in the triple.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. The kick out to Paul. Three-pointer. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Paul passes to Booker. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Jazz.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Ayton finds Bridges. 6 to shoot. Conley with some nice D. Here's Utah. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
To stop the run. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Collins finds Capella. And there's the drive. Shoots it up. That one rolling around and rims out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Over Young. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Conley with it. Lets it go from deep. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Collins looking around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Utah ball.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Conley against Young. Mitchell outside. Into the lane. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
On deep, Collins. Conley grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
A 3-ball. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Back to Capella. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Capella.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive? Just knifes his way to the basket.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Collins with it. Conley picks him up. Collins dishes to Capella.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Young. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Young against Conley. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Conley's got 6.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And Young kicks to Bogdanovic. Young looking around. 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. Over Conley.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Young's shot is off. And it's Conley penetrating. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. He's got 5.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Driving the lane. Back to Young. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks. Utah leading by 5. Outside Conley. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Bogdanovic wide open. And the Jazz another three.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Young outside. Another three for Atlanta.
Young. 3.
And here is Mitchell. The three. That shot is off. Here's Bogdanovic. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz lead.
Your Jazz dancers. All right.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovic out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here is Conley. 2 on the clock. O'Neal misses.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got his second bucket tonight.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now, here is Young. He's got 9. Back to Capella. It's stolen by Gobert. To the paint. And that one's good, Mitchell. And that's now 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Young with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz leading by 7. Pass to O'Neal. It's stolen by Reddish. Capella, the pass to Collins. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here is Young. Here's the 3.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
The wing, Mitchell. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. From past the arc, trains the three-pointer. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Now Mitchell. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Mitchell against Bogdanovic. And it's Mitchell missing. The Hawks trail by 10. Young outside. Back to Bogdanovic. Will it go? Again, Young missing.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Now Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Conley with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Reddish the pass to Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Michael Conley picks one up. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin. Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
The Jazz with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Reddish kicks to Bogdanovic. Another three for Atlanta.
How about that touch, Bogdanovic? That time from way out.
Conley against Young. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And Bogdanovic, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Young outside. To the inside. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
25. All right, Dave, thank you. And
23.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Hunter. DeJuan Wright is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Gorgie Dan. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. And Wright, here we go. And he hits it to tie the game up. Wright's got the first field goal of the second half for Atlanta. Clarkson for 3. That one, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Chang, a screen. Here's Herter. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. To the middle. Gay passes to Oni. Right side, this is to Gay. Clarkson bounce pass. Here's Whiteside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Well, adding ways to score into the paint, Whiteside continues to develop a more refined post game with better footwork each year.
In the corner, Herter with it. Clarkson against Williams. He kicks it to Jang. It's stolen by Ingles. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And there's the pass to Gay. Gay is double. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clock is at 3. Whiteside, good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Outside Williams. little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. From outside, off the mark. Utah leading by 4, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Wright.
They're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Gay outside. Good on the three-point shot. Gay's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here we go, one-on-one. Clarkson finds Whiteside. Lays it up and banks it in. Whiteside's got 6 points.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And here's Utah. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Oni passes to Clarkson. Gay, a screen on Williams. The drive by Clarkson. 5 on the clock. Whiteside, a screen on Hunter. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. The Hawks trail by 9. And 1:01 left to play in the third. And that one, good. Wright's got 4 this quarter. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Mitchell in the corner. Now here's Bogdanovic. He's got 8. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Herter from deep 3-point range. And Wright kicks to Zhang. Wright the pass to Chang. The kick out to Wright. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Conley. Gets to the hoop. Has contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Young for just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And a big time three to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. 17-foot shot on the way. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Young with the ball. From the arc, Capella finds Young. Back to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks, David. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And Young kicks to Reddish. Got a piece of it. Bogdanovic passes to Collins. 6 to shoot. Back to Bogdanovic. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Inside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Mike Conley. That's his 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. And Young takes to Bogdanovic. Over Mitchell. Capella, the pass to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Doesn't go that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead early. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's tipped. He takes it in. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Conley against Young. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Kicks it to Gobert. Mitchell passes to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Over Collins. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it could still be tough to stop.
Young fires away from outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Mr. Gobert. Here's O'Neal. And here's Mitchell from the arc. A rebound by Young. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. O'Neal inside. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. Lock at 6. Mitchell against Bogdanovic. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Young outside. Passes it to Collins. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley against Young. Back to Conley. Launches a 3. A shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Down low, here's Collins.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
Mitchell looking it over. And so it's Utah who's straight 5 in the win. What a show they put up. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.